Hello, hi everyone. It's Dr. Alicia Griffith, and welcome to Friday. Welcome to Dr. Alicia Griffith's Power Movers. I established this group about 2 years now, and I'm excited to see that you guys are still here. So I wanted to pop in and just give you guys some love so that you know that I'm constantly playing as a power mover, and I expect you to be doing the same. So it's Friday, right? And what is it that we all love about Friday that makes us so excited to get up and just start it? I know I think about myself, and I usually think about the fact that it's the last day of this work week. It's usually more exciting to see if what's ahead for the day, because as soon as we think about it being the end of the work week, we all get excited because that means we don't have to work for the next 2 days. Well, some of us still work through the following 2 days. So I want to tell you something about power movers. What is it that we do? We actually are still working. Hi, Sherry. Long time no see. I wanted to make sure that I come in to just touch a little bit of you. I know some of you know that I am doing more work with my autism moms now. I am not coming in here as often, but I still want this to be a room that you all use and you all share with each other. Because sometimes we all need that extra push to keep us along the way. Especially power movers. We have times when we burn out. And we have times when we feel exhausted. I know this week, because last week I was doing most of the launching and the preparation the last 2-3 weeks before. This week I allowed myself 8 hours of sleep the last 2 nights. Oh my gosh. When was the last time that you had 8 full hours of sleep? It felt so good. It felt good to know that I was recharging. It felt good to know that I allowed myself time to just, debrief and just relax and get some sleep, some well-needed rest. And also it felt good to get back into the flow of things. So I'm back in the gym. Yes, back in the gym. And for those who know me, y'all know that that's my safe haven. That's where I think, that's where I breathe. That's just where it's just my time, just for me, where I'm not focused. Zach, you want to say hi? Nope, he's not in the mood today. But I always ask him. Where I'm not focused on anyone else but me. So as a power mover, where do you go? Where do you go as your safe haven? Where do you go where you're allowed to just be yourself? Where no one's expecting anything of you? Where the demands are not high? Where you're not in high anxiety? Everyone must have a place to go. Oh, Zachary? Okay. I think he thinks he pays bills around here. Can you close the door quietly, please? He went into that fridge and he slammed it. Anyway, where is your place that you go that is your safe haven? And it felt super good to be back in the gym. It felt super good to be at a place where I'm just allowed to de-stress and to plan my next moves. Surprisingly, you would think that's where I'm not thinking, but I actually get my best downloads when I'm in the gym. I get my how do I approach something, my method, my mode. Sometimes it's even plotted out step by step while I'm in the gym. Yes, the gym. Lots of things happens in the gym. It depends on the days. So I wanted to come in and I wanted to share some tips with you guys, like using the gym, like making sure you get some night rest, some good night rest. And of course, the last thing I want to remind you guys is to make sure you stay positive. Like, always post something. I think almost every day you should post something that's positive. Whether you're saying it out loud and then putting it in writing and sharing it with the world or sharing with others around you. To me, I think that's the best way for you to shift yourself into positive. Because I remind myself everything that I'm doing with you guys is really what I'm doing for myself. I'm just doing it out loud so others can get it, whoever needs it. So those are my 3 tips for you to keep on power moving, to keep on moving and beast moding throughout your life. Is make sure in between those beast mode times, you allow yourself a good 8 hours of rest. A good long deep rest where you can recharge, where you can replan, where you can revigorate yourself so that you can reignite basically. But you have to allow yourself, because if you keep going, and if you keep burning, and igniting, and you're not allowing yourself that time to rest, then you're no good for anyone around you. And actually, you know what happens? You get miserable. You get frustrated at what you're doing. You begin to hate what you're doing, and then your mood and the way you respond is not really cool. So make sure you recharge. It's your responsibility to make sure you recharge. The second thing is find your safe haven. Find your place where you're allowed just to be you, where no one is expecting anything of you, where there's no calls, where there's no interruptions. Those might be your best times you get your best downloads, or shucks, those may be the best times you just take a break from it all. And the last thing is to always have that positive energy around you, and sometimes you be the light for other people. Whatever it is that you are using to shift you out into positivity, because we all need it every single day, then share it with others. Continue remembering that most times you are a beacon of light for everyone. I'm going to say that again. Most times you are the beacon of light for everyone. So continue to be the light. Continue to be there and sharing with all those around you. And just keep on making those power moves, y'all. I love y'all. I wish you nothing but the best. Go out there, keep on shifting, igniting, and making those power moves. Bye. Dr. Allie here, signing out, and happy Friday!